Okay, so in our previous chapter, we had installed Node using our guest policy. So that link to that particular video, I'll give in the description below. So what if you want to add a few more configurations? So let's say you want to start an Apache web server. So not only do you want to install Apache, but you would also want to run as well as make some other configuration changes. Then what you would need to do is you need to run a recipe. So let's see how we can run a recipe using your guest OS. So here within the examples, you can check out example 5. And in this example 5, here is a very small snippet on how you can create a recipe. And the assignment remains the same. Here, the only difference is that you have to add the recipe here. And within this recipe, you need to add all the scripts that you require. So that's precisely what we'll do. So I've already created a recipe. So the recipe is very straightforward. And I'll send this particular recipe in the description below. So all that it does is it just installs Apache and it creates, and within that index.html, what it will do is it will just print out this particular text. So let's run this particular guest policy and let's see how it happens. But before doing that, let's create a few instances in GCP. So let's go back to our console and let's create a few instances. Let's click on create instance. So let's just call this as instance. So let everything remain the same. Again, just to make this just to make this fall under free tier, I'll just make this as E2 micro and I'll change the boot disk to standard persistent. Click on select. And this time what we'll do is we'll also allow HTTP traffic. Since we're creating a Apache web server, we want traffic to flow through our port 80. So let's click on create now. And similarly, we'll create one more instance. So let's click on create instance once more. And what we'll do is we'll again, because it's a guest policy, we can have it in separate zones. So let's make it in B and everything else remains the same. So again, this is going to be an E2 micro and the boot disk is again going to be standard persistent. Click on select and let's create this instance as well. Okay, so now that we have created two instances, let's open our Cloud Shell and let's paste this particular script. So I've already pasted that and let's paste this particular script. Now again, the script I'll send in the description below so you can just check it out. And again, the instance name prefix is also important. So it will pick out any instance that starts with instance dash. So because we've created instance 2 and instance 3, so it will pick up both those two instances. So again, what it'll do is it'll just install Apache and it'll create within that index.html file this particular text, and this is what we'll see once we open the browser. So let's use this particular script. So I've already created the script and it's in a file called guest policy apache.yaml. So now let's run this particular script. So now again, to run this particular policy, you just need to run this particular command. This command, as I will send in the description below as well. So just copy this command. So this is just the compute os config guest policy create command. And here you just need to give a link to this particular file. So let's copy this and let's run this particular command. And you can see that our command has been created. So let's what we'll do now is we'll just open one of these two instances. So let's open instance 2. So like copy the external IP address and you can see that this particular line has been displayed here. And similarly for the other external IP as well, let's copy this and let's run this. Okay, so for this particular instance, I had not opened port 80. So let's do that. Let's go to instance 3 once. Click on edit. Allow HTTP traffic and let's save this. And let's run this again. And you can see I get the same message. So this is how you can create your Apache web server, add configurations using your guest OS policy. So I hope this was a useful lecture. I will see you in the next.